recent elections to the European Parliament and French National Assembly have significantly altered Europe's political landscape. While the European Union's core remains intact, its power dynamics have shifted. The rise of the far right in France and Germany has weakened both Paris and Berlin, disrupting the traditional EU leadership duo. Before European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen could be confirmed for another term on July 18th, she had to negotiate with right-wing parliamentarians and Italy's populist Prime Minister, Giorgia Meloni. Europe now faces a leadership vacuum during its most significant war and security crisis since 1945. The question of who will lead EU foreign policy and around which strategic approach members will rally is pressing. Despite his diminished status, French President Emmanuel Macron still aspires to leadership. He has shifted from attempting to appease Russia to advocating for NATO to admit Ukraine and suggesting that individual NATO states could send troops. However, France's actions and resources have yet to match Macron's rhetoric, making his leadership appear more like tactical posturing. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz has taken a different approach, allocating substantial resources while maintaining a low profile. Germany leads the EU in financial assistance to Ukraine and plans to increase its military presence in Lithuania. However, Scholz's cautious stance on delivering higher-end weapons to Ukraine reflects a hedging strategy rather than a decisive leadership role. Poland, under Prime Minister Donald Tusk, presents a third leadership model, combining strong rhetoric with significant resources. Poland has launched a major rearmament, aiming to double its land forces and increase its defense budget significantly. It has also been a staunch supporter of Ukraine, both financially and militarily, and has taken in a large number of Ukrainian refugees. Tusk's government is actively rebuilding alliances within the EU and positioning Warsaw as a transatlantic bridge to Europe. Despite Europe collectively stepping up its defense efforts, including providing substantial aid to Ukraine and imposing economic sanctions on Russia, it is still underperforming relative to its potential. The EU's vast resources have not translated into decisive power, partly due to the lack of active leadership. European capitals could benefit from following Poland's example of matching rhetoric with resources and adopting a more proactive stance in the face of the ongoing security crisis.